Father fatally shot his 23-year-old daughter after what was described in court as a big argument about President Trump. Lucy Harrison was visiting the U.S. from the U.K. with her boyfriend Sam Littler when the deadly incident unfolded inside her father's home in Prosper, Texas. Littler later testified the father and daughter had a big argument about President Trump. The dispute began when Lucy pressed her dad about an unspecified hypothetical scenario involving a woman who had been sexually assaulted. Lucy allegedly asked her father, "How would you feel if I was the girl in that situation and I'd been sexually assaulted?" According to Littler, her father responded it wouldn't upset him much because he had 2 other daughters living with him. This allegedly left Lucy quite upset, and she then stormed upstairs. Hours later, just before she was set to leave to the airport, her father, Chris Harrison, took her into his bedroom and showed her a Glock handgun. Seconds later, a gunshot. Lucy was shot in her chest and later died from injuries. Chris told the police, "As I lifted the gun to show her, I suddenly heard a loud bang. I did not understand what had happened. Lucy immediately fell." He admitted he had been drinking and said he couldn't recall if his finger was on the trigger. A Collin County grand jury declined to indict him, meaning he will not face any criminal charges.
Yeah, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Shem Shai. With honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and citation to the elect. And all the brothers pushing his work in sincerity and truth. This is Brother Tamam from GMS Toronto. Coming at you with another video. Esau Edom is losing his damn mind, man. As we enter into the the new age, right? A new world, as these people would say, of order of things. We're seeing Esau Edom lose his damn mind, right? And we're seeing these curses that used to be that still on our people. We're seeing them on fall on Esau, right? Things that you had never seen in the past about this nation. We're seeing them go through things that Jake usually go through, right? You're seeing Esau Edom children rebel. You're seeing Esau Edom children pretty much they had enough of their of that patriarchy, right? Due to feminism and all that stuff, right? You're seeing father and a daughter and father and sons have different views, and that's leading to pretty much assault, right? That's leading to death in this case. That's leading to people being disowned, and these are all over political views, right? The Lord said that this would happen in the last days, right? Let me get a scripture to bring that out, and then I'm gonna get the curses. I will. This is in Matthew. Set the father against the son. Yeah, it's in also Matthew. This is Matthew 10:35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and his daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Let me just get the whole thing. This is Luke 12:53. The father shall be against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And he said also to the people, when ye see a rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower. And so it is. And when you see the south wind blow, you say there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. So pretty much these are all signs of the end. Okay.
Quest in the UK.
That's what Yahushua is saying. Right. When you see Esau Edom going through these pitfalls, it's literally that heel right? That heel of Jacob holding on to the heel of Esau, which signifies the end, right? They would, in the past, this won't happen. Esau, Edom will never murder his daughter. And now, he's trying to blame it on the gun going off. Who's more specialized with a gun than Esau? No one, right? Why on earth would you show your daughter a gun if after an argument, right? You take her to your room, right? And then take her to your room, and now you're pretty much arguing with her. You pull out a gun and show her a gun. You're gonna show her a gun, like, and he still got acquitted, right? He's not being charged for murder. Right? That's what the scripture says. They are not in trouble with other men. I'm not. I'm just gonna get to the nitty gritty, to the right to the point. Psalm 73. Right. This is Psalm 73 and 5. Right. It says here, they are not in trouble with other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Right. Other men cannot get away with things like this.
Still on go.
Right. Pretty much taking your daughter out. Right. And if Esau, Edom would practice this back in the day, he said he's the one that that the Lord gave the covenant to, right? And the Lord is dealing with. You know, this country would have been a better place if he was following the laws, statutes, and commandments, right? But he broke the Lord's covenant. He put it in his mouth and still break it, man. Up to this day, that's why these curses have to fall upon him, right? There's so many things that's going to happen to Esau, Edom in these last days, man, right? The curses are going to fall upon him. Let's get Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 30. I think 30 and I think 7. Bear with me, I just woke up. I think 30 and 7. It says here, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. Right? That's what we're seeing right now. Esau, Edom. He's about to come to his end. His kingdom's about to end. So you're seeing all these things that that was on Jake, the loss of children, the taking out of children, the disrespect of children, right? Your children having their own views, because back in the day this would never happen. If a son or a daughter's father is so-called, let's say, Republican, he will be a Republican or she will be a Republican all the way to the end, right? It's now these new children, new generation, they're starting to think for themselves. They're seeing the all the things that's happening in society, and they don't like it. And also, here's another thing: this whole DJ Trump, right? All the things that's coming out, what he did, and all the Edomites, they're denying it, man. Right? The hardcore Republicans, because they're supposed to be standing for family, supposed to be standing for protecting children, and the same thing that they stood for, or allegedly standing for, the guy that they put there is also into those things, right? So he's the left. They're blaming the left. The right's blaming the left. The left blaming the left blaming the right, and they're all the same, right? They're both sides of Esau, Edom, man. One's a maniac, and one's a sexual deviant, right? So we're seeing these things come to pass. The whole nation's being exposed, right? And these curses are falling upon Esau, and we're here for it. We're here to pretty much as a witness to see this kingdom fall. Shalom.